One thing I've learned from living a harder life is that you can never think something won't happen to you. I just feel like that's something I did a lot when I was younger. Like I thought, oh, well, this won't happen to me, or who cares if it does happen to me? But then you become a parent and you start maturing, and then you start having like a healthy fear of things that can go wrong. I don't know if you guys heard about that boy in the ChatGPT incident. It was a 16-year-old boy who was contemplating taking his own life, and he was talking to ChatGPT about it, and ChatGPT was supporting what he was thinking. I have a point, just stick with me. A couple weeks ago, I heard about Roblox being sued, and if you haven't yet heard about it, just look it up, because I can't really like discuss that kind of stuff on the internet. My son plays Roblox. He's 9. I don't have anything on his phone like tracking anything. We obviously like have it set up where he can't go on certain websites. He can only use it for so many hours out of the day. I don't have anything monitoring his text messages or anything like that because he's only 9. There's not a lot that he's going to be saying and getting into just yet. Even though we know he's on Roblox and we know the dangers of being on there, we still let him play and we still don't monitor. Like, oh, he's so innocent. Like he's just playing with his friends. And I trust him, right? I trust him that I've told him not to talk to anybody that he's not friends with and that he's just doing so. That where you go wrong, like thinking, oh, well, it won't happen to me, right? Because that's what I'm thinking. Oh, it won't happen to me and it won't happen to my son. And I'm sure that's what those parents were thinking of that 16-year-old boy that ended up taking his own life. And it's so depressing. I feel so bad. I was crying a little bit. He was a beautiful boy and he just seemed like he came from a really beautiful home. You know what it's like to feel like there's no way out of a situation. When you're 16, like, no, there's so much room to grow and to change. So I woke up this morning and I told my husband, look, like we need to start monitoring his phone and his conversations that are going on Roblox. You can't run around thinking that it's not going to happen to us. Even if you trust your kids, you just can't, right? You can't. You cannot judge other people's parenting. You cannot judge another person's situation, because that's where it'll turn around and it'll bite you. We'll learn the hard way. And that scares me because I've been through it. I've been through so much where I have learned the hard way. This makes me a little paranoid, to be honest. I understand, like, you have to live your life. My son just went to his football game. Well, there's kids that die every year playing football, and that terrifies me. At the same time, like, that's all he wants to do with his little life. I guess moral of the story is live your life, but don't think that something won't happen to you. You always have to live like cautiously and be one step ahead. Thank you for listening. I will see you guys in my next video.